Hey everyone, it is Logan with Socialverse back with another video. So you guys have a website built. Now it's time to upload and connect your website to Google Search Console. Why would you want to do this? Well, there's a couple different reasons. The main reason obviously is for SEO purposes. So Google can index your website and you can get found online for people that search for anything that you're offering in terms of products, services, or any offer that you have. So let's jump in and show you how you can set up your website and connect it to Google Search Console. So in the description of this video, you will see a couple different links. And the first one is to an article that just goes over and walks you through on how you can specifically set up Google Search Console. If you can't find this link or this article specifically, you can just head over to the Socialverse community and just go to the search bar and type in Google search, and you'll see a bunch of different articles that come up. This first one, how to set up Google Search Console for your website. That's the article you're going to be looking for. Once again, the links will be in the description to this article directly. And all this does is walk you through and pretty much teaches you how to connect your website to the Google Search Console. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk it through you. So once again, Google does provide this, but you can go off of this direct article here for to help you guys more. What I'm going to do is head over to search.google.com/search console. Once you're there, you're going to have to log in. So when you're ready to go and set up your Google Search Console account, you'll have to verify your site and your URL. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Today, we're going to use this website, homesinvestmentservices.com, as an example. So what we're going to do is copy that domain and we're going to place it inside of the domain section. Now, once again, Google Search Console does offer a domain or a URL prefix. What we typically recommend is verify it and connect to your property through the domain. So all you're going to do is enter the domain, click continue. It's going to verify your property. So now it's going to say, hey, verify your domain ownership. And it gives you a couple different ways to do this. You could do this through a text record or a CNAME record. Today's example, let's go ahead and do text record. And as you guys can see, it gives you some instructions. Select your record type, sign in to your domain name provider, whether it's Namecheap, GoDaddy, Google, whatever it is. Today's example, since our domain is through Namecheap for this website, we are going to obviously use Namecheap. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that record. We're going to head on into Namecheap for our domain manager. Remember, this will depend on what domain provider you use to buy your domain. So now what we're going to do is come in here and add new record. We're going to go a record. We're going to go at, and then enter that record that we sent. Or sorry, not an a record, a text record. Enter that value. Click save. Essentially, that's what we've done the first part. Now, once again, when you are adding any records to your domain, it may take 24 to 48 hours to propagate correctly, but overall, it should go through. Let's go ahead and do verify to see if it already populated. So as you guys can see, it says, hey, ownership verification failed. So this is where you may have to wait some time for it to go through because once again, not all records instantly get populated. So it does take some time. So give this some time, come back, keep this page open, and then just click verify. After some time, oh, see, now it is connected. So through the second time, just give it a couple minutes and try again. So now we have verified the domain ownership. So we can essentially go to property. Now the domain is connected to Google Search Console. So since it's a brand new site and that is connected to Google Search Console, you're not going to see any data here. This is going to take some time, but this is not where we are done. So the next thing that we need to do in Google Search Console when setting it up is submit our sitemap. So if we come over here to go to indexing, go to sitemaps, we can obviously see we have no sitemap. So for what is and how do you find your sitemap for your SV website builder? So you're going to come to your domain and go to /sitemap.xml. Just to show you what this looks like, you can enter, and then this takes you directly to your sitemap for the website. Now we're going to head back over once we copy the domain /sitemap.xml. We're going to paste that to here, and we're going to click submit. Then now what it's going to do is it says sitemap submitted successfully. Google will periodically process it and look for changes. And what this essentially is indexing your website, and is having all the pages that are on your website, essentially in your website's tree map, be indexed on Google. As you can see for this website example, it was submitted on December 16th, obviously right now, and its last read was December 16th, obviously once again today. The status is success, and the discovered URLs is 8. So this website has 8 URLs. You can click on this just to see a little bit more index. You can go to see index coverage. But overall, this is how you set up your Google Search Console. And the first two things that you need to do with domain verification and submitting your sitemap to connect it to Google Search Console. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below to this video. Thanks and take care.